It's probably gonna be really bad in here. But this is the new clock spring. And then you'll need OBD11 or some sort of other scanner tool, because you're gonna have to get your original code off of your car to put onto that, so then you don't have any lights. And then tool-wise, a 10mm for your battery, a little screwdriver to get the clips on holding the airbag, this is a 12mm triple square with an extension and then a ratchet. That's for the center bolt of the steering wheel. And then you won't need a normal screwdriver besides that one to get the things off, but then you'll need a T15 and a T25 for all just the little bolts. I'm gonna code real quick and then I'll be back because I need my phone to code. But then once I get all the codes saved, I'll show you guys how to install it, but I'll be right back. Okay, well, I had to use my flash so then I could see the little things, but all you do is turn your turn signal. Your turn signal? Holy shit, I must be tired or something. Turn your fucking wheel, and there's a little, you'll feel it. There's a little opening right there, and all it is a little bar you need to pry down. Just use a little screwdriver or pick. And then once you do that on each side, your airbag should pop out, and then just be careful with it after that. That's about it. It's pretty easy. And then you can use this screwdriver to pick a lot of these. A lot of these clips have like a clip holding the clip, which is sort of weird, but it's like a safety clip. And then the big one. And then that's your airbag out, which is pretty easy. And then just put this somewhere where you won't smack it with anything. Next step, center. Your center bolt, which is also pretty easy. Okay, center bolt out. And then you can pop your steering wheel off. Set this somewhere where you won't damage it at all. Okay, what's next? There is one bolt I already took off. It's a T25, I'm pretty sure. And it's under the plastic right here, the bottom plastic in the center. It's just directly underneath. It's one bolt. You take it off. It's not too difficult. And then you're gonna pop this top off, which this can be irritating to wiggle around sometimes. I usually like to go down a little bit. Okay, that's off. There's two more T25s. So then use your T25 and get those out. Okay, and then once those two T25s are out, you should be able to lower this plastic. And then this is your clock spring right here. And then there's four sensors, which I can show you guys those. There is one white sensor on the top. Just pull that clip slightly out, and then I usually grab it. Just make sure you're being light, but by the wires in the back. Just give it a little wiggle. And then there's another one of those same ones right there. And then there's a yellow one. All you do is pull the red tab down, and then there's a black one right here, and it's the same thing. Pull the red tab down and it'll pop out. Yeah, T15. There's 3 of them holding the clock spring on, and then you'll be able to get your clock spring out. There's 1, 3, and then once those are out, just set them somewhere where you don't lose them. Pretty sure the new clock spring actually will come with 3 new ones. And then that's your old one. If you did not code it, if you didn't hear me in the beginning, you have to get your old code. So get OBD11, or you can always take it somewhere too. And just you can take it somewhere and have them do it. It shouldn't cost that much. But you gotta get your new one. Yeah, there's new bolts in there, but I might just use the old ones. Sort of nice because they come with a stopper, so then it doesn't spin at all. so you can just put it up with that on for now. Get it all up there. And then we'll start getting the bolts in. Now it's just reverse order. That should be good right there. Forgot, I need to get that last little T25 in. We're gonna scoop this back down. Okay, and then that last one, I'll show you guys where it is. You guys might not be able to see it, but it's under this plastic right there. It's too dark, but you guys get the idea. Okay, that one's in. Ow. Gotta get the airbag back in, which is literally just clipping it, getting these sensors in, and then clipping it back in. Oh, is that in there? It is indeed. Okay, that's in. That's all in. I just gotta make sure none of the wires are in the way. You just push one side, push the other side. Okay, she's in there. So the install is easy. Just getting it installed is pretty easy. Now we just have to see if I did the coating shit right. Okay guys, we finished the clock spring yesterday. It's all in. Everything's good to go. I'll show you guys, there's no more lights. No more lights, we're all good. But, let's turn that off. I was gonna show you guys how to do the coating. Okay, so if you have OBD11, this is what it is. But if you go to your garage, click on your vehicle, and then you'll go to control units, and to get your original code from your original clock spring, you want to go down to steering column. It's number 16. And then you're going to do long coding. And then I screenshotted all this, but all I needed was that up there. I needed to know what it was. Take a screenshot of it, remember those two, and just make sure that, I would just take a screenshot of everything. And then when you put your new clock spring in, you're going to put all of that coding. You're going to have to change it because it's going to be something else. You're going to change it to that, and then that should drop most of your lights. And then you still might get a light for your steering angle sensor. And then that will be in steering assistance 44. Mine still says fail. It's not actually failing. There's nothing. But to do that, what you'll do is you do security access. Do whatever code works. Mine worked with the 28183, but some people's is 19249. And then you'll get access into basic settings. And then once you're in basic settings, I did the steering angle sensor initialization. That's the one you're going to do. So, and then once you get that done, that should fix all like the actual lights that will just sit there and stay on. And then you're just going to go out, and I ended up going all the way home. And usually when you're here, when it's plugged into your car, it says, you know, like get rid of all faults, clear codes. You clear them all, drive around, make sure nothing pops up, make sure everything's good, and then that's it. So overall, it's pretty straightforward. OBD11 is easy to use. That's why I got it, because I'm going to be able to use it for other things too now. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.